The airstrikes began around 4 a.m. Saturday morning, lighting up the night sky above Damascus as explosions echoed across the city. Syria claimed it shot down 13 missiles. The office of Syria's president posted this video to social media Saturday, purporting to show Bashar al-Assad arriving at his office, captioned with the words, "Good morning, steadfastness." Hundreds of his supporters gathered in Damascus to protest the strikes. Syria's ally Russia has deployed thousands of troops and military hardware in Syria. In a statement, President Vladimir Putin said Russia, in the most serious manner, condemns the attack. A senior general said Moscow could supply Syria with more advanced missile systems.
We consider that this airstrike isn't a response to an imaginary chemical attack, but a reaction to the success of the Syrian armed forces in their battle to free their territory from international terrorism.
The United States, France and Britain said the strikes were directly linked to Syria's alleged use of chemical weapons last week on the Damascus suburb of Douma that killed at least 40 people. International inspectors were due to arrive at the site Saturday. British fighter jets were seen returning to base in Cyprus Saturday morning. Prime Minister Theresa May said diplomatic efforts at the United Nations to halt the use of chemical weapons had failed.
Just this week, the Russians vetoed a draft resolution that would have established an independent investigation into this latest attack, even making the grotesque and absurd claim that it was staged by Britain.
Analysts say the limited nature of the strikes reflects wariness of triggering a major conflict.
I think the U.S. definitely wanted to focus on the chemical weapons issue and not get tangled into what are the political and military ramifications of Assad's partnership with Russia and Iran.
Germany, Canada, Australia and Japan expressed support for the airstrikes. European Council President Donald Tusk said the bloc will stand with our allies on the side of justice. NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg said those who use chemical weapons must be held accountable. China's UN representative urged caution.
To
push forward the work of the Security Council in the direction of truly easing a tense situation, avoiding escalating tensions and promoting the political resolution of the Syria issue.
United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres warned all sides must comply with international law. Moscow had warned that airstrikes on its ally could lead to war. The world is now watching to see if Russia will follow through on its pledge to retaliate. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.